Hey everyone, my name's Dia and welcome back to another episode of my podcast. It's me, Dia. So now if you don't already know, my podcast is up pretty much on all major audio streaming platforms such as Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, and so many more. So if you haven't heard the first 3 episodes, I suggest go and listen to those first before you get to this one. But if you have, I'm so grateful, and I just want to thank each and every one of you who have taken out the time to hear my podcast. Thank you. And I can't believe I said this last episode also, but I can't believe I'm already at episode 4. I mean, this is crazy, but I mean, it's a fun journey just talking about myself. I don't know how many of you are interested in that, but those of you who genuinely are, I mean, I'm grateful, I'm thankful, I'm a mixture of everything. So, today's episode. I was kind of like I had mixed feelings as to what I should exactly talk about in today's episode. Like, it wasn't something fixed, but I had an idea of talking about something maybe related to my social anxiety and all of that, because I just wanted to address those issues as well. So I'm just gonna say that I am very socially awkward when I'm in college, for example. I don't like to sit with people because, I feel that I'm the most productive on my own as compared to when I'm sitting with people, like, even if someone, for example, one of my friends were to I do like to have friends. Obviously, I want friends and I do have them, but not as many as you would think, because I'm awfully shy and, I am that's the problem with me, so like even in college, I feel like people make fun of me. I've heard that, people call me slow, or they have called me slow in the past, but like that's just that impression of me because what they see, but if they really knew me, or if they really got to know me, they would basically understand that I'm not dumb or I'm not slow. Comment down below what you think of me, please. Let's have it positive. I mean, this is gonna go up on YouTube as well, so that's why I'm asking you to comment. But for those of you who think I'm dumb, who think I'm slow, I'm not. I mean, how many people can say, a lot can say they have a podcast. I mean, it's not a big deal, but for me it is, for me, these small things like getting, my YouTube channel seems to be picking up, and my dream right now is to hit 100k subscribers, and I'm soon getting to that. I will do a full podcast on my Instagram and YouTube thing, but for now, I want to talk about my social issues. So now I am shy, and I feel like I'm best when I'm alone. Like, if you come to my college and you find me somewhere, during, let's say, my free time or during lunch hours especially, you usually find me sitting somewhere either on a table in our coffee shop at college or in a cubicle alone, with either a cup of coffee or french fries, or maybe like a cheesecake or a Korean cream cheese bun, because these are one of my favorite things that we get at college. The cream cheese bun that we get is so good. Cheesecake, I wouldn't say so good, but cheesecake is my favorite cake, and I just cannot stop when I see a cheesecake. So that, and I love coffee, obviously, so you will just see me with that, with either my laptop or my phone, and I will just usually be either listening to music and uploading content on my YouTube, or I'll be putting up stories, or I'll just be promoting my podcast or something like that. So usually you will find me doing that. But if I'm sitting with someone, I feel like I'll have to talk to them, and I always find that awkward need to, if I'm sitting with someone, I feel like I can't be on my phone, it looks bad, but I'm very awkward when I'm sitting with my friends also, and I feel like I need to constantly, just to avoid that tension between us, I need to take out my phone. And then in the hindsight of it, I take out my phone and I'm just like scrolling through it, and then I'm like, let me just pretend, let me show them something they might find this interesting, like I found on Instagram, because I really don't have anything to say, because I am awkward, I'm shy, and this is why people might call me dumb, but I'm not. Like, I think that I am the best when I'm myself, like when I'm with myself. Now, if you don't know, one thing I can do is it's so weird, but I can talk to myself for hours and hours at the end, like every day, all the time. I'm sitting in my room, whenever I'm alone, I'm just talking to myself. Now, you might find that creepy, you might find that weird, you might find that just about right looking at me, but I'm not even kidding. Like, before I became a YouTuber, I used to sit and just repeat to myself a YouTube intro, literally, because, and I feel like if you actually, someone put a camera in my room and or a voice recorder and actually heard me talking to myself, and even my parents or my brother don't know this, you would genuinely think I'm smart. Like, I'm smart, but I just don't show it. Like, so many times, I know I shouldn't be saying this, but then a lot of people say it to me. They don't say it, but they think like that, and it's pretty fairly obvious, Like, how do you think it would feel? Like, are you that person who gets picked in a group, or are you the person who does not get picked in a group, even by your friends? That's the part that sucks, So, like, I was born, right? So me and my brother are totally opposite people. He has like 1 million friends. I have like 5 friends. And those also I'm too awkward to sit with. So what do you think? Like, I'm that kind of a person. I know I'm making myself sound so dumb on this podcast, but I'm just looking at anyone who is feeling the same way. Please reach out to me. I'm that person who never gets picked in a group. I'm that person who people really don't talk to, who wouldn't even say hi to me when I enter college, Like, that's the impression that they have of me, that I wouldn't be capable. But then go ahead, look at my YouTube channel. I know views aren't everything, but I love it. I love creating content, and I love baking. I just love doing that, baking. So I've baked quite a lot. Now, I'm not here to talk about what I can bake, what I cannot bake, but just again, everybody is different, and I feel like you need to celebrate each and every achievement that you get, whether it's the smallest, biggest, whatever. Celebrate it. You know that you're worth it. You know that you're beautiful. You know that you have an amazing body. Body image is something, again, that I am conscious of, yes, but again, I really shouldn't care about it and what people are thinking, because I'm not those people. I'm myself, and it really shouldn't matter to me, because in my own level, I'm happy that I have a YouTube channel that is doing so well, and that an Instagram account, and I actually, I literally spend Sunday, and I know that sounds so weird, but I like to watch my reels on loop sometimes, because I find myself only so entertaining that why watch other reels when you can just watch your own. But that's not the case. No, I do watch other reels. That's actually where I get my inspiration from, which is through Instagram and YouTube and internet in general. But yes, even at home, like, my parents keep telling me I should spend more time with them, but I personally just like to sit by myself in my room. And when I'm in my room, I can do so much. Like, I sometimes just sit and watch random movie trailers, or I would watch a lot of these fails, or I would watch a lot of these famous YouTubers, and that's where the inspiration came from, that I also want to be like them one day. And I watch a lot of content on Instagram and YouTube, and then I spend a lot of my time posting content on YouTube. So we just had this big event in college, and I went ahead and filmed quite a lot. So I was volunteering in the bakery, so whatever I could film from there, I filmed, and I posted a lot of it on YouTube as well. And then, like, whenever I go for a coffee, I try and film that and put it up on YouTube. And of course, whenever I bake, so whatever reels you find on my Instagram, I usually put shorter versions of that, which are below 15 seconds, on my YouTube. And also a lot of stuff I put up that has not been featured on my Instagram. So a lot of behind the scenes or unseen footage I put up on my YouTube. So that's pretty much the base of it. But again, I think I'm going off topic, but people might find me weird, and I'm quiet, I'm awfully quiet, like, why does she always sit by herself, or why does she always just look into her phone, and why is she just promoting her content over and over again on Instagram? Like, you might feel like, if you didn't know me and you were to follow me on Instagram and regularly see my posts and the stories, you would find that I'm not a shy person until you meet me. Now, with some people, I am not shy at all. Like, if I open up really well. But if I don't, then I don't. And I can tell, it depends on the person also. Like, if I like that person, I will open up. Like, obviously, I haven't opened up to my class. You can just guess why. But, like, if I open up to someone, there's genuinely no shutting me up. And that's what my parents also say. So whenever I meet somebody new and I'm with my parents, they're like, Abhi, she's shy, but like when she opens up, then you will not be able to shut her up, which is very true. if I can talk, I can go on and I go on and on talking to myself. I mean, it's so weird, so creepy, but I still do it because I feel like I'm the best person to talk to. I literally sit there and give myself advice. I sit and, what I do? So one thing I do that even my parents don't, nobody knows this. So in I think 2019 or 2018 or something, I started filming videos of myself where I would just talk to myself. Literally, I would pretend like it's a vlog. And I would just film videos and tell myself what I did through the day so that many years down the line, I can go ahead and watch those videos again and then just have, remember what I used to do maybe in 2017, not 2017, actually 2018 or 2019. I just do that because recently I found a lot of videos from my childhood, from when I was between the age of 0 to 5, and I don't have the courage to watch them again and again because every time I do, I start crying. I cry like anything because I've missed those days, of us being as a family. And now my brother's in the US, obviously, and I've not seen him in ever since June. I went to the US to see him for his graduation. Congratulations, by the way, if you're listening. But anyways, it's weird for me to say that, I don't think you've heard me say it in person. Yeah. Anyways, so I miss those days, and now obviously everyone's gonna go their separate ways, and I'm also probably gonna end up working somewhere and not have time at all at home. I've done my internship and all, but still, so I felt like, yeah, it is difficult for me to make friends, and every time I watch those videos, I end up crying like a river. So then I started making some more videos. So randomly, I just sometimes on and off, if I remember, I just literally make a video which I call vlogs. I know, but and I try and pretend like I'm showing it to the world, but I'm actually there just for my reference. Even my parents have not seen it. So I have a lot of these videos stored on my laptop and on my phone. So I'm just randomly talking about what I did through the day, what I'm doing at the moment. So hopefully 10 years down the line, I'll watch it and I will just find it so cringy. And honestly, they've taken up so much of memory in my phone that I had to sit and transfer so many of those videos onto my laptop. And they're 20-30 minutes long. They're a good 20 minutes long, these videos. But again, I'm straying away from the topic. But again, I think I'm trying to get the message here is that I think I'm the best person to hang out with, I feel like I'm more productive. Now that I'm with myself, whenever I'm with myself, I feel like, so I create Instagram filters. I have a YouTube channel, which is doing fairly well so far. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead, do that. Link is in my Instagram bio where you can follow me at @DiyaBakes and more. And yes, I do make good content, feel free to reshare it on your story. Feel free to like my posts, comment what you think genuinely. And so I just want to say that I'm not as dumb as you guys think I am, if anyone who knows me is listening. And for those of you who don't know me, I don't even know why I'm going ahead and exposing myself so much. But just, obviously my parents will not approve of this, but, I don't care. After all, I don't want to lie. And I don't even know how long I'm going to continue this podcast for. Because I'm not really sure how many people are listening to it so far, but those of you who are, again, I just want to end it. I just want to say how thankful I am for each and every one of you who comments, who likes my post, who views my story, who likes my story, who share, if anyone has shared my post ever. I'm so grateful. If you've ever clicked the link in my bio, subscribed, heard the first 3 episodes of my podcast, and for those of you who stuck till the end, who genuinely agree with me and who genuinely feel something for me. Now, I'm not looking for sympathy or anything. I just want you guys to hear this out. So, if you ever find me anywhere sitting by myself, I'm not weird. I'm just, if you try and approach me, try and talk to me, I will eventually open up. So, just do that. And for those of you who are new, who don't know me, hey, welcome, my name's Diya, and I have a podcast, this one, that you're listening to right now, and you can find out more about me, you can check out my content on YouTube and on Instagram, and you will find out a lot about me, about my life, about what all I like to bake, what all I can bake, and yeah, have a good day, and just that, I just want to end it with that, and I've run out of things to say, but I just want to say have a good day. Thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned for the next episode. Love, Diya.